More breaking news in Ukraine. Early today, Russia said that nearly 1,000 troops surrendered this week from a steel mill in the key port city of Mariupol that had been the city's final stronghold. Now negotiations are underway for a prisoner swap with Ukrainian forces who were taken captive there. It's not clear yet if that deal will be reached. Billions of dollars in additional U.S. aid could soon be on the way following this surrender by Ukraine to Russian forces in Mariupol. Allison Harris is live at the White House with the latest on the bill that's trying to make its way through the Senate. Allison, there have been some questions here about how much money and how much support will be sufficient.
There certainly have, Adrienne, among the Republican Party. This $40 billion in aid for Ukraine is now, though, on a glide path through the Senate. It has strong bipartisan support after easily passing the House last week. But it is up to Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell to stop former President Trump from sowing dissension in the Republican Party, as we're talking about his influence this morning, over whether to send the tens of billions of dollars to Ukraine. It is even more money than what the Biden administration requested from Congress, which was $33 billion. There are 11 Senate Republicans who have consistently voted against advancing this aid package. Now, some of them are saying that the money should be spent here at home to defend our southern border. That's kind of their main message on this. McConnell telling reporters on a call after visiting President Zelensky in Ukraine over the weekend that this isn't an either-or situation. They can do both, and that this would not be a handout or charity for Ukraine, but that this aid package is intended to help prevent a ruthless thug from beginning a march through Europe, not just stopping at Ukraine. McConnell saying that sending heavy weapons and support to the country is in our national interest here in the U.S. to stand up to this naked aggression by Russia. The majority of Republicans do agree with him, an important point there. Now, that debate, as you mentioned, is playing out in the Senate as the last Ukrainian defenders in Mariupol are surrendering. That happening on Monday, ending one of the longest battles since the Russian invasion started nearly 3 months ago now. Those who are surrendering are now prisoners. Ukrainian military officials hope that they could be exchanged for Russian prisoners of war. It is estimated that roughly 1,000 Ukrainian troops surrendered from that steel plant this week. That's according to numbers from the Russian Defense Ministry. And Adrienne, this morning, the fate of those soldiers is still very much unknown.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.